Today I want us to do some sketches. We're gonna do all the sketches that I'm remaining for Ink October, and I think for the next up until evening I'm just gonna do lives. After the sketches you're gonna ink them. They don't need to be perfect starting out, and then we just like move to inking later on, or rather, what has happened to this? We're gonna move to that later on, to inking later on. Again, I'm somewhat behind. I've been behind on the Ink October session for a minute, but this is what I want us to do. So I have sketches for, I don't remember what this was for, I think. I have a different sketch for a certain mountainous park, Denali, in Canada. Then I have one for Rivals that I had already done. Then I actually did like a whole comic page for Blast, and we're gonna ink that as well. I have one more here. Then the one for Firefly, I actually intended to make it more of the one for Firefly. I wanted to make it more of like a plane or an airship. So I sketched the actual Firefly, and then I did like a geometrical sort of thing. So we're gonna do that as well. And then for Rowdy, who's more rowdy than Sukuna, so there it is. So up until there, that is exactly what I want us to do, because I believe in all those sketches in one sitting. I just didn't record it, but I did it in one sitting. I'm snacking, so I'm so sorry if you hear me talking and I have food in my mouth. So I did all those sketches in one sitting, and I intend to do the remaining Ink October prompts in one sitting as well. So gradually moving up until the last one. You can give me ideas on what to do, because I know you're remaining Inferno, or rather I'm remaining Inferno, Puzzling, Onion, Skeletor, Lesson, Vacant, Award. So today we are at Skeletor, so I'm not really that behind. I gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4 Lesson. Okay, I just want to do all the 7 sketches at the same time, like one after the other until the last one. So give me ideas on what to do. I know Inferno I want to do a dragon, because I've always like wanted to do the dragon, but not the England European version of the dragon, but I want to do like the Chinese version of the dragon. So yeah, we're gonna start with that. So you can tell me what to do for the puzzling and the other ideas. So let's begin. Let's begin with that. Initially, I did think of doing like a cutesy sort of dragon and stuff, but then I was like, do I really want to do a cutesy dragon? No, not really. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just going through ideas on Google, so that I can get like a rough idea of what I want to do, because I know I'm good at showing animals, that's not a problem. Dragons as well should not be an issue. So I want one where like the face, I can like see the whole face, like so I'm just going through this trying to figure out which one is it going to be. There are some that are very simplified. And along in this actual process, I actually really did want to draw some snakes. I don't know why I have a fascination with snakes, but I didn't get to that point of drawing the snakes, more or less because even by the time I got to think like I can do I can do like a snake in a fire or something of that sort. It just didn't feel like between doing that um and doing a dragon, I think a dragon was way better. So I just opted to do a dragon for now. Yeah. So yeah, which I have two types. I just want one that is simplistic because the whole concept of doing this thing is the faster the better. I like the Studio Ghibli sort of dragons. I should check that. Oh, this is beautiful. Fire dragons in anime. Not so much. I think I like the concept where I'll just start with like an oval and then have it sort of go round. Um, I think because I'm right-handed, I tend to draw more towards the inner part of the book than the outer part of the book. I don't know why that is. I just find it to be very funny because already from what I have, it's moving to the inner part. Yeah. So with that in mind, I think we can begin with can begin with the head. Hi, Jerry. How are you? Jerry Crotchet. Hi. We want to start with the head, so let me just rub off everything that we had, because I know if I eat too much space inward, I'll be squeezing myself. Okay. I think with every drawing that you end up doing, you always have to start with like a circle. I don't know why. Is it because of learning the luminous method for drawing heads? Like I always start with a circle, yeah. And then that is now like, that will take part, that will be the hair, the eyes and everything. And then going lower, going lower is for the, what do you call it, the rest of the head. So I'm gonna start with the eyes. I'm gonna put the eyes at this bottom part. And then the next thing that I need to do is have the ears above the eyes. Sort of like that. If I'm doing this on the computer, it will be way easier to just get symmetry, but I am not at a computer. And true to the form of a dragon, it has to have like either sharp objects and stuff. So right above the eyes will be like, what are they called? The horns. So I'm just sketching them out. I know they're not perfect, but we first do this and then we compare to the other. So all the way to the bottom, we need to have us moving to the nostrils. Yeah. So there we have our nostrils, our noses. It feels like drawing the nose of cows. Like if you're to draw the nose of a cow, that's more or less how it feels like. Yeah. And now that I come to think about it, because I like watching, what are they called? Anime and content from Japan and Asia in general. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's very cold. I want to readjust that because I think it was becoming blurry. Much better. Thank you. Thank you. It's raining again over here. It's been raining for the past few days. It's been raining for the past few days. So it's becoming a little bit warm and then it starts raining again. Uh, Hi Faith Mugore. Hi Faith. Rudest talking animal. I have to check. Faith. There's this question. Okay. Um. Uh. I think a cat, but now I have to type that. No, a Mombi. Hi, hi, Mombi. Hi. Thank you for joining the live. Yeah, I'm just doing some sketches. I'm doing some sketches for in October. So that I can, from, I believe, let me tell you, from day 25 to day 31st, because I'm behind a little bit. So I'm doing a dragon. Okay, I'm doing a dragon for this. We are done with the head, so I want to now do the rest of the body, and then we finish with that sketch, and then we get to do a different one, if that makes sense, Mombi. But thank you so much for keeping me company. You can ask questions. What are you drawing? Yes, you can ask questions and interact with me as we go through it. I'm drawing a dragon. I'm drawing like a Chinese dragon. So, Mombi, where are you from? Yeah, where are you from? Where are you chatting us from? Ah, nice. Nice. Karibu. So are you interested in art, doing animation? What are your interests? No, she says no. That's okay. So, body. I want to say front body. Like, yeah, like drawing, sketching, drawing cute things. I was actually to draw a cute um dragon, but then I opted to do like a realistic one. But if you stick around and you finish with this sketch, I can always sketch a cute dragon for you. So you like drawing dolls, houses, food. Oh, nice. Okay. Mm. Thank you for subscribing. I'm trying to see how I do the body now. Like, do I move like this? Or do I move like this? Guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, Mombi. So I'm trying to see how best to go about the body. And I think I'm gonna use the first way that I had done it the first time. Ah, you like watching Chinese movies? Yeah. There's been an influx of Chinese movies of late, by the way, which is amazing. Mm. And series. Mm. I want it to overlap. I want it to I want it to overlap. I want an overlap. gonna now sketch the tail. I think that's pretty cool what we have right now. What do you guys think? So far. Hi Vinel. Shish. Hi Vinel. It's perfect. We're gonna ink it later. I just want to do all the sketches for all the Inktober prompts because I'm behind like everybody else and I don't want to give up doing it. Yeah. So to end with the tail, so I really like this part. I wanted an overlap and I got it perfectly over here. And then we have it here and that's it, which is good. Something that I noted about the whole concept of dragons is how scaly they are, like on their lower bottom, like very scaly. So I'm gonna try add that. Oh, sorry. And also they're very scaly, very scaly. So I don't think I have an opportunity to add like the scales right now. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you for that. So I think what I'll do when it comes to now inking, I'll sort of add scales to the edges like that. And I think that's it, and then we can do the next one. So while I still have Mombi and Alex and I don't know whether Vimeo is still here. The next prompt is puzzling. So tell me, I want suggestions. What can I draw for the prompt puzzling? What can I sketch for puzzling? Give me ideas. A doll. Oh, I think you really like dolls. Yeah. I completely believe you really like dolls. Let's see. Dolls. I have many dolls. Okay, what type of doll? Let me Google. Let me Google puzzling doll. I see what it will bring. There's this character called Curious George. Do you know of Curious George? Silicone doll. Plastic, realistic, big, you're saying big, small and cute. Let me show you something. I also have dolls on my table. So you want them to be human? Do you want human dolls or like normal dolls? Yay! I'm at the last page of this book. So I have those human dolls. Okay, okay. She says normal. She says normal. Okay. So, like normal human dolls. This is Curious George. I have to turn this to my computer so that you can see what I'm trying to like ideas. I'm just trying to generate ideas. When I did puzzling and curious, this is what I get. This was the Chinese head that I've sketched from. This was a reference. Don't need to see my WhatsApp. So we are doing puzzling. We are on this part, and those are not dolls. Okay, so let's see the dolls. Okay, cute dolls. Let me add the word cute. Let's see. I have this one for Princess Bonita. I would never think to do dolls. Thank you. Thank you, Faith. Yeah. So let's see what we have on this other side. There is a lot of AI on this stuff. This is a lot of AI here. This is a lot of AI. What do you think of that one? Mombi. Yeah, Mombi, sorry. Mombi. You want them to be dark skin, white? Now that you're Kenyan? Let me see. Oh, African dolls. I didn't even know there were African dolls. It's very interesting. Let me just do dolls, like cute dolls. Popular. So that you can get popular. Um, mm, why do they look like that? I don't know. They don't look cute. Mombi, they're not looking cute. Silicone. Okay. Silicone. Okay. Let's try silicone. Oh, these ones look like real people. They look like real babies. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Look like real babies. Oh God, that was disturbing. Okay, we have two options so far. I'll want you to pick one of the two options because this one might take a minute. So we have two options. Let me show you. Enlarge. I don't know whether this is AI. I'm not sure. I really don't want to do anything that's AI. Honestly, I'm not an AI fan. So we have that and we have this. So I would say there's pink and there's brown. So you can tell me which one do you want, pink or brown? So that one is brown and this one is pink. Tell me, which one do you want? Yeah. So if you don't choose, I'll have to choose. We either do which one of the two. I think this one is more puzzling for the prompt. So let me get back here. I think I was actually to do the pink one because you had not yet responded. So Pinky Days. Let me go back there. I like the fact that she has like flowers on her head. That's so cute. So seeing that it's a doll, it's gonna be shorter, and I like the fact that she's tilted her head somehow. So I have to draw her like a human baby, sort of. Yes, we're doing the pink, the pink one. I'm sketching the pink one. And I need to make the eyes bigger. Oh, Mombi, you need to go, but I'll tell my sister to keep chatting with you. No problem. I'll still finish it, and when you come back, I think you'll also find another live where I've finished sketching her out and ink the character. Okay, no problem. Thank you for keeping me company. I've highly appreciated it. Bye. Huh? I didn't eat because I was watching. No, you have to eat. You have to. It's lunchtime, yeah? You have to eat. Good. I'm not the best at drawing hands. Let me see. Else we're doing pick. I need to go. Yeah. Okay, bye. I didn't eat because I was watching your videos. No, you have to eat. Hi, Manny. Hi. Thank you for watching. We're doing the prompt that your sister had requested. Of doing a doll, so we're gonna sketch this out and then go to our next prompt. When I'm almost done with this, I'll ask you guys, like, what do you want the next prompt to be? So I'm trying to do the fingers. Oh, thumbs. That one will have to stick. With dolls, they need to be short, so I need to have like short legs. And then I do shoes with a bow. In the middle, I'm gonna do another bow on the dress. And then on this, I do another bow. The shoes, I think up to there it's fine. The only thing now I have to do is the hair. And now that we're Africans, I feel like I want to give her like an African hairstyle. But before then, I want to fill the dress with flowers. Oh. Love your drawing. Thank you. Yeah. Why and okay, what's your name? I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel to support me. Thank you for your support. So I'm doing the net to the dress, or rather trying to show that the whatever her dress has a net underneath. This is just supposed to be a sketch. I don't know why I'm doing so much. Like these are things that I'm supposed to now do like later on. Um, in the middle of her dress, I'll do a flower. But I think that's that. So on the hair part, the animal that spits in your face. Can you see that question? I personally cannot see it. But yeah. I think these are way too many flowers, by the way. But I think for this whole Inktober stuff, this is the one time that I've actually had an opportunity to draw something girly. Yeah. So I do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that a lot. Okay. On the hair, I had said I wanted to give her like African hair. So if there's no other, let me just give her African hair. It's okay. Bye. Thank you for joining and for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Yes. I will post it on the channel, on the posts, on the channel's posts. So don't worry about it. Bye. Thank you for keeping me company for that while. We shall ink her later. And we've come to the last page. So let's go to the next. The next is onion. Onion. The next prompt is onion. Is it onion or onions? Just onion. So again, I need ideas from you guys on that. Like the next one is onion, and I'll need to get a different. I need to come up with ideas. So give me ideas on what to draw under onions. One sketchbook is full. I need to take a different sketchbook to continue. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye bye. So, onion ideas. The question is, do I actually do like an actual onion, or do I be creative? So onion, and then you go to skeleton. I already know what to do for skeleton. So you need ideas for onion. So guys, give me ideas for onion. So you're done with that. Just need ideas. I just want to do a normal onion. I don't know. Is it just me? Maybe we can do some fun art. Characters. Let's see. We can just do a sketch for onions actually. I don't need to like let's try and do something that's types of onions, different types of onions. Let's see. Like just a normal onion will do, I think. I don't want to overthink it. Then I can practice now, like shading. See this. So I'm settled for that. Those are the onions that I'm gonna draw. I don't need to always like different, do a different thing. Yeah. So let's come back to sketching that. Okay. I think I will have to use landscape this time around. I saw somewhere some artist was giving advice and was saying like the type of stroke you make show whether you're a good artist or a bad artist. But I don't subscribe to that, because either way, as an artist, you really have to have strokes in your work also. But this is my 2 cents. Like, I do use a lot of strokes when I'm sketching, you know. I do use a lot of strokes when I'm sketching. I can't really do anything about that. Right. Let's see. We have the last one. It seems like a simple thing to do, like just draw to draw the onions, but in reality it's less more about the simplicity but more about the practice, and I think I'm comfortable with those onions. Yay. Let's go to our next sketch. So our next sketch is skeleton. Yay! I have been looking forward to this one. So skeleton. I just want the head. I just want the head. I just want the head. I want to sketch the head. I just want the head, like literally. So let's come back here and let's pick a head we can sketch. And it has to be good. It has to be like really good. This is just what I want. I just want to sketch a head. That's it. Nothing else. Just a head. Just the head. There's like side views and other sort of views and stuff. Oh, I got options. I got options. I got options. I'm gonna do a front, and then maybe I can do like a back afterwards. But I think I just want to do like a front. I just want to do like a front first. Maybe I can do the side and the back later, but I really just want to do the front right now. So we need to pick a skeleton. Yay! And I think after this skeleton, then we'll have catched up with our for today. Today is lesson. I don't know. I need ideas for lesson, but for now, I just want to. There's no image there. I just want to sketch the head. I know most people will have probably, oof, that's so realistic. Most people will have probably like already done like even full bodies and stuff, but I think I just wanna do just the head and nothing else but the head. So I'm liking this one. Let's open it in a new tab and see what we have. Oh, we have more and more and more and more heads. And more and more and more and more heads. So which one do I really want right now? I said we first do the front and then you can do the rest later. This one looks good. I like this. Let me see if we can enlarge it. Yes, it looks good. It looks good. So, I need to play something because this is my neighbor with a loud music will get my video struck and I can't have that happening. So, how do you pause a live? Because I feel like I want to uh, pause mine a little bit. Let's just get back here. We've already gotten what we want to do. We want to do to sketch ahead, and that's what I want us to begin with. I just want to play something here. It has to be Creative Commons so I don't get flagged. Oh, because now we are how many more do we have to go? We are remaining the skeletal sketch 4. We have 4 sketches to go, and then I take a break, a lunch break, and I can now come back and do the what are they called? I can come back and do the inking. And I want this one to be huge. Like I want it to be big. I want it to be big like that. So I think up to the cheekbones. I'm seeing the cheekbones here. So I'm gonna use that. Excuse me. Y'all, I always like um I always like these skeleton stuff. So I really appreciate the fact that I've been able to draw this one, like hands down. And I know I can't like do a lot about like going to details as much as, but just having to do this has been extremely like awesome. And yeah, I as October comes to a close, I just appreciate the fact that I was able to draw a lot than I expected. I think we're done with that, which is awesome. I feel the need to add like to add a small bit of the neck, but I'm not sure, because in as much as I make drawing look easy, it's never is. It's never is that easy. So let's do our next one, our next prompt lesson. Our next prompt is lesson. So just a few comments from you guys. How is it? How is that skeleton? Thank you, Kian, for your support. Thank you. I should drop them. So yay, we're done with that one. How do you like it as it is? How is it? How is it? How is it? So skeleton is done. The next thing that we need to work on is the next prompt for today is lesson. So you need to sketch something in line with lesson, and then we do vacant, and then we do a word, and then we ink everything all together, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Yay! So happy. So lesson, guys, give me ideas on how to do lesson. Lesson. Yeah. That is okay. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm thinking for lesson I draw Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf. I know it's a lot to do both, but I've always had these sort of cover for this book for a long time, and I honestly do think that I can pull it off. And then the next one will be vacant and award. I don't know how we're gonna go about those ones, but for today I feel like I should sketch. If I can find a way to sketch these two, it will be epic. It will be epic. And it has to be somewhat realistic for the wolf and childlike for the girl. Yeah. And maybe scary, like really scary, something scary. I can do something scary better. That is what I am thinking about. AI is filling up everything and it's super annoying. It is super annoying to have AI filling up everything. I like this concept. come here, we'll do some research together. I like this concept, like with this image. I like that concept a lot. So let's pull that down. I also like this idea. Though the wolf is done in such, looks like AI. This looks like a lot of AI there. Let me try and get this cover. So it's little Red Riding Hood ladybird. Yeah, I found it. It's this one, and it's been updated. Excuse me. You see the book that I have with the image. Yeah. It's perfect. So let's get back to our research. Let's see which one we're gonna draw. I need something scary, just like so I see why we have this one here. Like I've seen, let me open it again and then I can, yeah, the real Red Riding Hood. Yeah. So it's actually was a French poet with a strong interest in folktale. Around the 1885, he collected the grandmother stories from the brothers Briffault in the Central French department in Vienne. They told was a rusty version of Red Riding Hood without the hood, but with sexual and cannibalistic undertones of a folktale rather than a fairy tale. Oh my, this one is very interesting. Let's read more of this backstory. Apparently, there was a woman who had made some bread and said to her granddaughter, "Go carry this hot loaf and bottle of milk to your granny." So the little girl departed. At the crossway, she met Bzo the werewolf, who said to her, "Where are you going?" "I'm taking this hot loaf and bottle of milk to my granny." "What path are you taking?" said the werewolf. The path of needles or the path of pins? The path of needles, the little girl said. All right, then I'll take the path of pins. The little girl entertained herself by gathering needles. Meanwhile, the werewolf arrived at the grandmother's house, killed her, and put some of her meat in the cupboard and a bottle of her blood on the shelf. The little girl arrived and knocked at the door. Push the door, said the werewolf. It's barred by a piece of wet straw. Good day, Granny. I've brought you a hot loaf of bread and a bottle of milk. Put it in the cupboard, my child. Take some of the meat, which is inside, and the bottle of wine on the shelf. After she had eaten, there was a little cat which said, Meow. A slut is she who eats the flesh and drinks the blood of her granny. Oh my goodness. Ah! A slut is she who eats the flesh and drinks the blood of her granny. Undress yourself, my child, the werewolf said, and come lay down beside me. Where should I put my apron? Throw it into the fire, my child. You won't be needing it anymore. And each time she asked where she should put all her other clothes, the bodies, the dress, the petticoat, and the long stockings, the wolf replied, throw them in the fire, my child. You won't be needing them anymore. When she laid herself down in the bed, the little girl said, Oh, Granny, how hairy you are. The better to keep myself warm, my child. Oh, Granny, what big nails you have. The better to scratch me with, my child. Oh, Granny, what big shoulders you have. The better to carry firewood, my child. Oh, Granny, what big ears you have. The better to hear you with, my child. Oh, Granny, what big nostrils you have. The better to snuff my tobacco with, my child. Oh, Granny, what a big mouth you have. The better to eat you with, my child. Oh, Granny, I have to go badly. Let me go outside. Do it in the bed, my child. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, Granny, I want to go outside. All right, but make it quick. The werewolf attached a woolen rope on her foot and let her go outside. When the girl was outside, she tied the end of the rope to a plum tree in the courtyard. The werewolf became impatient and said, Are you making a load out there? Are you making a load out there? Are you making a load? When he realized that nobody was answering him, he jumped out of bed and saw that the little girl had escaped. He followed her, but arrived at her house just at the moment she entered. The Brifold brothers were master storytellers, and this cliff-hanging ending of the version shows what? Like, yo, oh my god, that's crazy. Like, that's the original Red Riding Hood story. I'm gonna bookmark this because when I post it on my LinkedIn, I want to like literally tell that story. Like, I want to just copy paste that whole story. So this is what we'll be drawing. Yeah, like a small girl with a red hood and then the werewolf. My phone is running out of charge. It's at 20-minute mark, but I think it's going to survive. I think it's going to survive. So let's begin. Do I do it portrait or do I do it landscape? Let me see. Let me try it landscape first. You can have that as a motivation. And then see if we are drawing again. We are drawing the Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah. So if you guys are curious as to what we're doing, that's what we're doing. We're drawing Little Red Riding Hood. Big Bad Wolf. So yeah, it's possible to draw. Yeah. Guys, subscribe to my channel. You've missed out on the story about Little Red Riding Hood. So that's what you're drawing. I wanna draw the wolf. like side profile. Let me try a side profile. I'm trying to get references. Yeah. Uh, oh yeah. Oh, my phone is at 10%. I want this foot to stand firm. Like, in terms of it being scary, I think I've achieved that. All right, I think that sketch would be better, but so far it's actually pretty good, and I'm actually okay with it like that. Ironically. So it's gonna remain as is for now, and I know I can do more to it. I know I can do more to it, but for now, I'm okay with it being as is. So when you're inking, I can do more. So yeah. So two more prompts. Two more prompts. What time is it? It's already two. Two more prompts. Two more prompts. That's the lesson. Vacant. Vacant is the next prompt. Two more prompts. Two more prompts. Two more prompts. Vacant and award. Yeah. because I know I have to charge my phone. Let me just show you what we've done today before we go to anything else. So going backwards, we've done a Little Red Riding Hood. We've done a skeleton, well, the head, and we've done onions. We've done so much today. We've also done a doll, like a flower doll. Yeah, we've done like, let me lift that. We've done a flower doll. We've done a dragon. I think the dragon was actually the most exciting part of the show. Like that, here's where we started with the dragon. I actually really enjoyed doing the dragon. It was amazing. And I wanted it to be longer, but we didn't get to that point. But I'm completely satisfied with our dragon as it is. We've sketched Sakuna. We've done Firefly, but more of like geometrical shaped and stuff. And then there's some studying that we did of the Firefly as well. We did, I don't remember what prompt this was. Push my buttons, like button. One was button. I did a whole comic page for Blast, a whole comic page. And for Rivals, I did like politicians. And also for the Arctic, I drew a park. I think it's more visible when it's on that. And for Rivals, for Deal, I did a deal for like a story that to come up with a short animation for that. So because of my phone, it's dying charge, I'm gonna end the live here. We are now remaining vacant and award in the next day, so I'm gonna charge it, come back and start inking all. It's even giving me 5%. I'm gonna charge, come back and start inking all the sketches that we've done. And I just want to appreciate each and every person who joined my live today. I want to appreciate everybody that has subscribed. Continue supporting me through your subscriptions. I hope we can get to 500 by, I don't know whether I can do that by next week, but that's just my hope. So thank you guys so much for joining. For everybody who liked my live, thank you. For Mombi, who kept me company for almost an hour, thank you. For the sister Imani, who also joined the live, thank you. To Kian, thank you. You guys were amazing. Thank you for keeping me company. Alex, Sandy, thank you for your hearts. Just Jerry, thank you for also joining and saying hi. And I'll see you guys in my next one after I've at least charged my phone. And I highly appreciate you all. You're the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.